What's up guys, Blake here with GuideToVaping.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Atmos i30 mod. So the Atmos i30 is basically a 30 watt mod, and it has a built-in 2600 mAh battery. It has a super sleek design and is very compact. So before I go any further, let's dive down and take a closer look. Alright guys, so what we're looking at here is the packaging for the Atmos i30. And just to give you an overall feel of this packaging, at the top it says high performance variable voltage box mod, compatible with sub-ohm and standard tank. Here you'll see that it says Atmos i30. It'll show the Atmos device itself. And then just below it says 2600 mAh, 30 watts, 8 volts. To the left side of the box it says Atmos i30 here at the top. And then it says supports 0.5 ohm tanks, 30 watts of power and up to 8 volts, LG 2600 mAh high drain AT650 battery, and variable voltage and wattage. To the right it says usable while charging, micro USB charging, built-in ohms meter, and battery lock. And to the right of the box it merely shows you the power button, the OLED screen, and the positive and minus button. On the back side of this packaging, it says again Atmos i30 at the top. It says the same text that it did on the front side, and then tells you what's actually in this box, which is the i30 battery, the micro USB charger, the adapter, and a user manual. The first thing we'll see in this packaging is the Atmos i30 user manual. Next we have a 510 Ego adapter here, a very nice micro USB charging cable, and then the Atmos i30 device itself. Now the Atmos i30 looks to be made of an aluminum material. At the top it does have a 510 connection, but around that 510 connection looks to be a plastic material. The OLED screen is covered up by a mirror finish, which you can tell attracts fingerprint. Anyhow, you have the power button, the OLED screen, the positive and minus button. On the bottom of the device you can see that it says Atmos here, and on the opposite side it also says Atmos again. Now the very bottom of this device has a micro USB charging port. However, it's also surrounded by this plastic material. The Atmos i30 has a very compact design. It fits pretty good in the hand, as you can see. And it also has a nice feel. But if there was one thing that I had to complain about, it would have to be the plastic material that's covering the 510 connector and the micro USB charging port. You would think that they would add a more durable material around these two connectors. Now to turn on the Atmos i30, you'll want to click this fire button down 5 times fast. And as you can see, here is the OLED screen. Now there's one really cool tip that I can give you for the Atmos i30, and that's when you're adjusting your wattage. When you press the wattage up button, you can cycle through your wattage like normal. However, if you want to get there fast, you can hold down that plus button and it'll automatically go for you. You can also do the same thing when you're holding down the minus button. But if you want to stop it, then you can press the power button. So I'm going to hold the minus button down, and you see it's still going. Now to stop it, I'll just press the power button. Now if you're wondering about wattage, the Atmos i30 can start from 2 watts, and it can go all the way up to 30 watts. Atmos claims that this is the most powerful box mod available. However, we know this isn't true. But we can say one thing, and that's that 30 watts will be plenty enough for many of those sub-ohm tanks that's on the market. Now, another great thing about the Atmos i30 is that it utilizes a 2600 mAh LG battery. Now, this LG battery comes built into the device, so the only way you can charge it is through the micro USB charging port. And just for those of you who are wondering about its actual size, this is a very compact device. It's actually 3.22 inches tall and 1.25 inches in diameter. Alright guys, so that was the Atmos i30, as you can see right here. And now we're going to see how well this thing performs. So basically I had the Atmos Subverse on top of the Atmos i30, and we're at 0.5 ohms, and I'm all the way up to 30 watts. This is with all the airflow channels wide open, and the drip tip, which has adjustable airflow control, is turned off. As you can see, for a 30 watt mod, this thing is putting out some clouds. So there's one thing that I really like about this device, in that it's just a simple mod. I mean, you don't really need anything more than this. It's just 30 watts. You can put sub-ohm clearomizers like the Subverse on top of it, and performs really well. Alright guys, so that's the i30 by Atmos. This is a nice little device. It's only 30 watts, but it allows you to use low resistances. So when you attach something like the Subverse on top of it, you're going to get a pretty good vaping experience. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to pick this up, you can go to atmosrx.com and pick up the i30 from Atmos. As always guys, thank you for watching, and until next time,